Bf-109 E-4. Probably the single most common German fighter aircraft that was used in the Battle of Britain. My understanding is that in the game, at least, this plane is probably one of the better planes in the game, given where it's tiered at, what its battle rating is. I don't want to say it's a seal clubber, but I do want to say it is pretty competitive at the battle rating it's at. As you can see, I haven't really progressed it very far just by looking at the stat cards here. The yellow bars here, they're still fairly low. Once you get all your modifications, for those of you who don't know, those bars will fill up, and the max speed will increase, turn time, rate of climb, all that stuff will improve. But for right now, this is not really stock, but as you can see, I do have a few upgrades. I'm going for the armament just because the air target belts for my 20 mils will be useful, so I'm trying to get that as soon as possible. But anyway, we're going to take out the E-4 and we will see what happens. Okay, we are airborne. Let's get up to altitude and start hunting some enemy planes. Okay, this plane makes it up to 10,000 feet pretty quickly. Alright, we've already got some enemies up ahead. P-39, Spitfire. Thought I saw a Wellington down low. There's a Boomerang over there and another P-38. There's the Wellington. What's that P-38 doing that low? Me thinks he doesn't know how to fly a P-38 quite right. He's way too low for that. There's another P-38 down low. Ish. That 109 there, motivated. It's probably gonna get him here in just a minute.
Engaging the enemy.
Yep, there he goes. Called it.
Yes.
I'm not gonna sacrifice my altitude just yet. I want to make sure I can get those guys over there first. They're up higher. They're gonna be more dangerous. Wet back on.
Engaging the enemy.
Okay, Boomerang is highest. He's gonna have to die first. Looks like Motivated's thinking the same thing. So is Osaka Express. I've got a ridiculous ping going on right now. 131, 15% packet loss. That's not a good sign. Well, it's 109 gone to the Boomerang. Okay, let's get in there. Nice.
Awesome.
Got him lit up. Now burn. Go down. And thank you, Motivated, for respecting the fire. You don't see that too often. Thank you for not, if you watch this, thank you for not being a dick and capitalizing on on somebody that I wounded. Okay, let's get back in there. There's still plenty of enemies down low to kill. Now that we've dealt with the guys that are up high, the ones that are down low should be easy pickings. Okay, I gotta slow down a little bit. So we got a Corsair over here to deal with. And various other enemies. Let's get in there. Very nice. Is that game? That's game. Nice. Alright, so obviously flying a tier 2 plane isn't going to get me much in my FW-190 D9, but every now and then I like to go back to these lower tiered planes. I think tier 2 is probably my favorite tier to play in by far. Just the number of planes that are in that tier that are actually competitive is mind-blowing. I really... Like I said, I really enjoy Tier 2 and 3 probably the most out of any other tiers in the game. But that being said, you still have to go up in tier if you really want to make any progress on these higher tier planes. But that goes without saying. Anyway, let's see, two aircraft destroyed, 2 critical hits, 5 hits total. It doesn't look like I did much in that, but of those hits that I got, they were hits that counted. They took the planes down. I came away with Final Blow and Fighter Rescuer, and second place on the team. Motivated walks away with 1 more kill than I do, so he rightfully gets first place. And props to him, because not many people in the game respect the fact that you have lit a plane on fire anymore. They see a plane on fire and they look at that thing like a lion looks at a wounded gazelle. You know, it's easy pickings at that point. They go in and take them out. Then you don't get credit for the kill that you clearly earned. So this guy, I mean, he was respectful of the fact that I had lit somebody on fire, and he didn't turn around to try to steal the kill. So that's a winner in my book. Anyway, yeah, that is the Bf-109 E-4. Let me go through my upgrades real quick. I finally got my armament, so that's definitely a good sign. Let's get my airframe, my compressor, and I'm going to spend everything. Oh, okay, I'll take that, and we'll spend everything that's left in the engine performance. Let's go to my modifications. Let's equip the air target belt. So now this thing's going to be even more of a beast. So yeah, the 109 E-4, it's a pretty deadly plane in the game, but there are other planes in the game that can match it still. But you basically fly this thing the exact opposite of the way that my last War Thunder video did. I flew the Key 44I. In that plane, you basically want to get in there and dogfight, stay close, get in there, turn. You basically get into a maneuvering dogfight. That's not the case with the Bf-109s in general. You want to get to high altitude and use more of a boom and zoom type tactic. These things can dogfight provided you keep your speed up above a certain threshold. But even then, you don't want to stay in that fight for too long because you'll bleed off energy pretty badly. These planes are really reliant on their high altitude performance. Overall, I'd have to say of all the 109s, this is probably my favorite of all of the 109s in the game. This one's pretty awesome. So, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, click down below on the like and the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.